Hello and welcome to Satopia. So recently, me and my mom had this debate over whether The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. She said that it was a Christmas movie, and I said it was a Halloween movie. So, The Nightmare Before Christmas was released on October 13th, 1993, which sadly was a Wednesday and not a Friday. It was directed by Henry Selick and written by Caroline Thompson. It is about how Halloween took over Christmas. Jack, the Pumpkin King, who is seen as a leader of sorts, is unsatisfied with the same old thing every single year, and he wishes for change. That is when he stumbles into Christmas Town and decides to take over that holiday. The whole town is very supportive of the idea, and they ignore Sally's warnings, who had a vision of that Christmas going horribly wrong. So, my reasoning. These are opinions and not facts. It takes place in a Halloween setting, Halloween Town, and is about the creatures and monsters of Halloween taking over another holiday. Based on our knowledge just from the movie, it seems as if Santa Claus already knows of the other holidays. This could lead to many conspiracy theories, such as did something like this happen with Christmas? Or how young is the town of Halloween? This also brings up a debate of how the towns were made and where they are, but I'll get into that later. It starts as a Halloween movie with the intro song, This is Halloween, and ends as one, with the townsfolk accepting their role and saying that the next Halloween will be the best. The director of the movie said himself that it is, in fact, a Halloween movie. It was released around Halloween, and you can see the merchandise for the movie pop up around Halloween. I wasn't able to find any proof that it didn't show up on Christmas, so I'm just going by what I've seen recently, so don't quote me on that. It does not make any of the holidays seem worse than the others, it shows the good and the bad of both. Halloween Town has a young and naive way of living in the beginning, having no idea about the other holidays, while Christmas is more mature and calm. But as stated in the song This is Halloween, they are not mean and are actually very accepting of these newfound cultures. They think it's a little odd and they try to fix it, as shown when Jack is assigning jobs, but are ultimately very excited and happy and about learning new things about this holiday. Christmas, on the other hand, is a little repulsed by Halloween, and Easter seems very scared by it. Santa does get used to Halloween, or at least forgives them for kidnapping him. Now, how old is Halloween Town, and how did no one find the door before the movie takes place? I've done some digging, and I found a theory that could possibly explain this. Jack walks over to the doors and is attracted to the Christmas one. He falls in and ends up in Christmas Town. Is it magic? The answer is most likely. However, we do not see Jack return through this door, and instead we see him return on a snowmobile. My personal belief is that Christmas Town helped him and maybe told him a little bit about Christmas and the other holidays. It isn't Santa who told him, because we saw their meeting in Halloween Town. And another reason as to why this may be true is because how else would Jack have known the way home? There were 7 doors, and if all of the holidays are the same size as Halloween Town and Christmas Town, then it could have at least taken a day to find Halloween Town. Christmas is a very old holiday that stems from a sacred day in Christianity, and Halloween has been around for a long time, but not the exact version we have today. Trick or treating is less than 100 years old, and Halloween only became popular in the US in the 1800s. So, based on this information, it makes sense that Halloween Town would be younger. Now, how did Jack not find the doors before the start of the movie? He seems comfortable walking through the forest and the hills outside of town, so that leads us to believe that he goes there often. He may not have walked as far to the doors, or maybe they only appeared when they were ready to be seen. He seems to be in the deepest point of sadness and doesn't realize how far he's walked, so it may be farther than we think. Everyone else in the movie is content with their holiday and show no sign that they would ever get bored or wish to leave, so that may be why no one found the door sooner. So, that is why The Nightmare Before Christmas is in fact a Halloween movie. The best way I can describe it is that it's like a Christmas themed haunted house. Shows a lot of Christmas traits but is Halloween deep inside. Please subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you can see more videos, and comment on what I could do better in a kind way, please, not just yelling at me, because this is my first video. Um, and tell me what you would like to see in my next video because I only have a few ideas and I'm not too keen on any of them. Thanks for watching. My unbelief. Oh, whoops. Based on our knowledge just from the movie, it seems as if it was released around Halloween and you can see the merchandise. See the merchandise. The whole town is very supportive of the idea, and they all ignore Sally's warnings.